Hey, Holly. Good girl. Right, so just here today with Kay and Holly, just to ask you a few questions about Confident Canine.
Okay.
Can you tell me why you first decided to fight? Like, what was you looking for? I know obviously you were looking for Gundog Training, but like for what? Holly, obviously.
Holly, yes, is perhaps more challenging than other spaniels. I'm a fairly experienced Springer owner over the last 40 years. She's number 6. But she seems slightly more challenging, so I just needed a bit of help.
Yeah.
And our usual methods from the dog clubs we go to wasn't really working.
And so what did you hope to get out of your first session? So like, I know you were looking, it was like, you felt she was a bit more challenging and you were looking for some help. Did you know what you were looking for? It was a case of, I don't know what I'm looking for, but let's have a look what there is.
I was looking for, well, you to have a look at her.
Yeah.
And see what you thought.
Yeah.
And what's different about her and what does she need.
Yeah.
And how do I need to change.
Love that.
Maybe.
Love all of that.
So, yeah, I think I brought her along with the idea of thinking, right, let's see what we can do. And even where I was going training, which are fine,
yeah,
they actually said you need a Gundog trainer.
Yeah.
So
well, that's good of them though, and that does say that they're
fine.
good because
and some of them go off to do Gundog training wherever they go.
No, that's good. Yeah. You know, we've all got our specialities, haven't we? At the end of the day, so that's lovely. So, can you remember? It's a little while now, but can you remember how you felt after your first session? Was there anything that surprised you about it, or? I remember it.
I think I came away thinking this is a different way of doing it.
Cool.
Felt quite positive.
That's nice.
And I learnt stuff. As I say, I've had Springers pretty much all my life, but I've learnt stuff.
Lovely.
Yeah, I think I did go away thinking we need to do more of this, but it's not a quick fix.
Yeah, which is great because it isn't. So I would have hated for you to have left and gone, oh, I'll pop back next week. We'll be sorted. Yeah. So no, I'm glad that you left. To me that feels you left quite clear then. So you had a good idea that it wasn't going to be a quick fix, but it was like, okay, I feel like it's something. And then if you were to recommend Confident Canine or me to other Gundog trainers, what would be your top reason or top reasons for recommending me?
I think it's the approach. It's about listening to the dog and taking signals from them. I think that's the different thing. So not being do as you're told, but what are the signals? So I've learned a lot about dogs I didn't know about.
Lovely.
I think it is a different approach, but I think it's a good approach because it makes them think. Yeah,
and partnership, it makes us think. So both ends of the leader looking at each other.
Yeah.
And communication. I like that. What would you say to anyone thinking of booking a session with me?
If someone's having some difficulties or they want something, go along and see. I mean, it may not be for everybody.
Yeah.
Who knows? Everyone's different.
Exactly.
But go along and see if it makes a difference. I certainly would recommend it.
Fab. That's what I like to hear.
I think people also, me included, but I don't do enough of it, is the in-between practice. And I think that's it. And some people perhaps don't follow through.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something you do need to follow. Yeah, it isn't something where you could come every so often and expect to move on in the session only.
If you've not done your homework.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm very grateful. All of my clients currently, everyone goes away and works. So it's lovely for me because then I get to come and see. Like tonight's session was really lovely for me to see. Girl, nice.
Here she comes. Hey.
Anything else you'd like to add? Anything I didn't cover or didn't ask?
I mean, another thing is you sort of introduce different tools, toys,
Yeah.
and things. You've got all sorts of different equipment to test out what they like. Different tuggy things that we haven't thought about before. Different sweeties we haven't thought about.
Yeah, different deliveries of sweeties.
Different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
But also, you know, you've got your. If people want to fill them in, you've got your books.
Yes.
And all that stuff, and your online stuff. So
fab.
yeah,
Thank you
it's all
very
really
much. I
good.
really
I'm
appreciate
really
you taking the
positive.
time to, do this for me. Definitely. Thank you, Holly, to you too. You've been a star this evening, haven't you?